Hey you guys. So, tonight I wanted to do a video on items that you can find at the Dollar Tree related to dance or like for dancers. Specifically, items that would help with, say, like in my case, I have a knee injury that bothers me. I have other injuries also, but the knee injury is the one that tends to bother me the most. So there's certain items that I buy from the Dollar Tree that I use. Now, complete total disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, physician, none of that. I'm none of those things. So keep that in mind. And like with all injuries, ailments, see your doctor before you try any of these things. My cat is here getting into things. I have some photos up that I took at the Dollar Tree of items that I would purchase or that I have purchased. If there are any that are missing from my personal photos, I'm going to Google, look online, and see if I can find any other pictures of items that I would get, again, from the Dollar Tree exclusively. So, and I think towards the end of the video, I'll add a few tips in that. So, this first photo that I'm looking at, my notes, if you will, I have on here hydrogen peroxide. And this one is in a spray bottle, which I think is pretty cool. I just have, a regular bottle, but I prefer hydrogen peroxide over alcohol because it doesn't burn, but it still cleans. Now, again, I don't know if it cleans better than alcohol, disinfects better, but so like say if you have a blister or a cut, like I get blisters all the time from my dance shoes. So if I wanted to clean it, I would use I always use hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so that's one thing. I also have that I found at the Dollar Tree, the P.R.I.C.E Performance series, and it's an antibacterial bandage. It helps prevent infection, and I think it's also 3 times stronger than like a regular band-aid. And so there's 10 in this box, and from the photo it looks like the bandages are purple. So those are nice, again, like to put around your, like the back of your foot for shoes, again, if there's friction, for anything. So I liked those just because it said performance series, so they're going to be stronger than a regular band-aid. There's also here the elastic support bandage. I have those as well. I use them on my knee. Like I'll wrap my knee sometimes if it's swollen because the compression helps to reduce the swelling or to keep it from swelling so much. So they have those, and you can use them on your ankle too or on your wrist. So they had those at Dollar Tree, and they had some cute colors, like neon colors if you're into that, versus just the flesh colored bandage. And then I also have in this photo the ice pack. So it's like a sachet in French, but it has, I think, where you like the little screw top where you can put ice in it and then keep it in the freezer, or, so there's that. And you could also use a frozen bag of peas to ice, like say again, my knee. That helps with swelling. So the important thing with applying like an ice bag or anything like that, from what I know, you never apply it directly to your skin. So you put like a towel between your skin and your ice pack, like a barrier. Okay, so what else is here? If I miss anything, I'll try to add it down below in the description box. So I'm just going through these photos because I'm pretty sure I took more than one photo. But let me see here. What else did I see there that I like to use? You know, they also have like topical ointments in that for pain. I try not to use those just because I'm not so fond of like chemicals or, you know, who knows what else is in those things. So I tend not to use them unless I'm like desperate. I'll use something like close to icy hot, you know, which I know they have those. And they have the ones that are like pain relief, and then they have the heat ones. I'm not for the heat, like the heat inducing ones, but you could look into that because I think it also depends the injury that you have, whether you want ice or heat or a combination of both. I've heard of treatments that use a combination of both. So you want to look into that. So like, for example, this next photo I found, it's the hot or cold pain relief pack. And it's like a compression. So it has it says for temporary relief of muscle pain, arthritis pain, things like that. So it's freezable or microwavable. And it's a 1 count. So that might be something you want to look into, like for shoulder pain, neck pain, or your back. But they just, you know, they have tons of stuff at Dollar Tree, and it just may be that you don't know what to use. So that's why I say this is what I do, things that I use. But again, you want to go to your doctor, or like if you have a physical therapist, to find out what would be good for you, what would be safe for you to use. And they also have knee supports. And it only comes with one. It says for men and women. Now, I haven't tried the Dollar Tree one, but I know that wrapping your knees or your joints, whatever, that have pain, it's a good idea. Because I think it helps you from further injuring, you know, causing more damage. So this is a tip, but I'll go ahead and say it. For the knee braces or the knee wraps, I had my uncle, he actually had an allergic reaction to his, and I think it was because of the latex. So I would say keep that in mind. You know, maybe it will irritate you. Maybe you have to, find some other way to add support to your joint or whatever it might be. Okay, this next product, I do like to use it. It's the Arthritis and Sport with wintergreen. It's Epsom salt plus alcohol for rubbing and soaking. So I think there's menthol probably in it too. I do have this one actually. I just forgot to bring it out. But I like to use this, like I'll just apply some on my knee or wherever like my pain might be, and I'll elevate my leg and I tend to feel better. I really haven't had to do all these things in a long time, but I have them just in case, if I have a really rough night or whatever it is, rough rehearsal. Before I forget, speaking of the Epsom salt, that's always nice to have also, to take like an Epsom salt bath. So just like the way that you could soak your feet in an Epsom salt bath, it's nice for a full body bath because it, again, I believe it helps with swelling and then therefore it helps with any kind of aches and pains that you might have too. So I would definitely look into that. And I know at the Dollar Tree they usually have like regular Epsom salt, and then they even have a lavender Epsom salt. And so the lavender is calming, could even kind of like eases you into sleep. It's very relaxing for some of us. And so those are all the items that I have here in the photos that I was going to mention. So I think that's it. As far as any tips, I just want to say again that I'm no expert. Please, go and seek professional help if you're having serious issues or even minor issues, because those can always turn into bigger issues, right? Like, for example, my knee injury, again, that one, that happened because of wear and tear, sorry. So over time, I ended up with a type 2 tear of my medial meniscus. So I always try to tell like my students, take care of yourself now. If you have an injury and you need to take the time off, do so. If you have the resources to go and see your doctor, whoever, and get it properly, professionally taken care of, do it. You'll thank yourself in the long run. And so I think that's it. Like I said, if I think of anything else, I'll list it down in the description box, and I'll have some of these photos at the end of the video so you can check them out. And that's it. I was trying to think of maybe where you could find these items, but besides just the Dollar Tree, because me personally, a big reason why I go to Dollar Tree is because I don't have a huge budget to just, let me just go to my local Walgreens and grab stuff. If I can find something at the Dollar Tree and it works, I'm gonna use that for sure. But maybe, if you have like expos, like Chicago, we have expos, and they're kind of like free conventions that you can go to, and they give you all kinds of free items and samples. And so, like, say if they had a health expo in your area or something related to that, and you could go and pick up a whole bunch of goodies, and use them. Or, I mean, try to think outside of the box. And it's never, you can never do too much or go too far to try and take care of yourself, take care of your health. Especially as a dancer, you really want to take yourself seriously, take care of yourself physically and in all ways. Because that's your livelihood, right? Your body is your instrument. You want it for the long run. You want to stay, you want to perform for as long as possible for some of us dancers. So, and perform well. So, all right, I'll stop there. I hope you all found this video informative. If you care to do so, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video, if I should do more videos like this. If there are any constructive criticism, please let me know. And otherwise, be safe. I hope you're well. Thanks for watching. Bye.